When I was 7, my dad and I had this secret game. He worked 2 jobs, so he'd get home way past my bedtime around 2 in the morning. I was a total night owl and I'd always be awake just waiting. Whenever I heard the floorboards creak, I'd jump out of bed and we'd have what he called a midnight picnic. He'd bring home these little treats, day-old donuts or half-crushed sliders, and we'd sit on the kitchen floor in the dark. But there was one rule, a weird rule. We had to be silent. If I even whispered, he'd put his hand over my mouth really, really hard and hiss, "The monsters are listening, Chloe. If they hear you, they'll take us both." I thought it was thrilling. I thought he was protecting me like we were 2 spies behind enemy lines. I'd hold my breath until my chest burned just to show him I could be brave. When he'd finally pull his hand away, his eyes would be watery. He'd hug me so tight it felt like my ribs might snap, and he'd mutter, "You're so good, Chloe. You're such a quiet girl." I'm 30 now. Last Thanksgiving, I was talking to my aunt about those picnics. She looked at me like she'd seen a ghost. She told me that back then, my dad wasn't playing a game. He was deep into a heavy substance habit. He wasn't scared of monsters. He was terrified of my mom waking up and seeing him high, because if she caught him one more time, she was going to take me and leave for good. He wasn't protecting me from the dark. He was suffocating my voice, literally to hide his own mess. That love I felt in those tight hugs, it wasn't affection. It was the desperate, shaking grip of a man who was using his daughter as an accomplice before he eventually lost the game for good. It turns out the monsters were already inside the house.